Hi, this is Professor Sanchez, and this video will talk you through brainstorming the literary analysis essay. So we're going to begin thinking through your literary analysis essay on Toni Morrison's novel, The Bluest Eye. What we want to do is come up with a few thesis statements as a form of brainstorming and thinking through possibilities for the paper. So we're going to write this paper in steps. This is part one. First, I'd like you to do some reading in your textbook about analysis so that you're clear how it works. Secondly, I'd like you to come up with some ideas. And then thirdly, I'd like you to submit those ideas in the form of thesis statements. So you're going to write 3 thesis statements and send those to me. That's all you have to do. If you're stuck, go back through the annotations you have in the novel, look at things that stand out to you, patterns, fiction components, these sorts of things, and find out if there's anything that you're coming back to repeatedly or ideas that you're interested in the novel. The other thing you can use is our class discussion. This really is a brainstorming discussion where we can think through different ways to approach this essay and thinking about the novel. So use that as well. When you write your thesis statement, I would like you to start it with "In the Bluest Eye, Toni Morrison uses," and then you're going to fill in a specific fiction element, plot, character, theme, a fiction element. And she includes that fiction element too, and then there you're going to connect it to an overall theme or idea in the novel. Pick something that interests you, but that's also something that is explored in depth so that you have a lot to write about in the paper. I have some sample thesis statements from other stories we've read here at the bottom. So in this one you can see the fiction element is imagery, and she's using it to signal Mrs. Mallard's awakening. In this one, setting to illustrate the suffocating societal pressures on women during the 1900s. In this one, metaphors to connect humans to animals. Okay, so I think you can see how each of those happens and how the fiction element connects to the overall theme. So that's what I want you to work on in your thesis statement so that you set yourself up for a really strong paper.